Now then, people, good evening and welcome back to the Just Joe Football Show. I hope you are all doing well. Smash me a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, get your comments in, and of course, hit that notification bell. Great to see so many of you already in the chat. We did this when I got back from Mars, I think, but we only looked up to Christmas. I really enjoyed the stream, and I think Very Hughes did. So I thought what we'll do at the start of each month now moving forward is just pocket that month, see where Leeds United's land will lie, if you like. So let's have a look through the month of December. Obviously starting this weekend, which will be the 6th, maybe. Nige D says, great counterpoint this morning. Really enjoyed it. And Connor brought the noise, and I didn't think he had it in him. So fair play. He'd done his research. Fair play. So you best be prepared for next Monday. I've gone lightly. No more. No, I'm only joking. No, I'm not. But no, it was good. And I think, yeah, look, we will disagree when there's things to disagree on. And yeah, I feel like I'm probably in the minority at the minute, to be honest. I'm standing out there on my own. I think with Aronson as well, that's another thing I'm getting... Let's say cooked, but you know, quite a lot disagree, don't they? Quite a lot disagree. So we'll have to wait and see. I think it is conceivable he might make a change at the weekend, but hey ho, we'll cross that bridge when we come to it because it's Tuesday. We play on Saturday, don't we? You need to compare your prediction scores and table position with the actual table itself. What do you mean, David? What do you mean, bro? What do you mean? I don't know what you mean. I think we got... Let's have a look out. When did I come back? So my mum 16th, wasn't it? So I don't know. I don't know what you mean though. Even shrinking the chips now. I don't know what... Oh, there. Is that a pressure washer wand behind you? It is, mate. It is. Correct, Amundo. But yeah, we will be there. Yeah, so I got changed on the offie earlier. Yeah, I hear you, man. I hear you. Everything is fuck out right now, but hopefully we can, you know, we can have some. Oh yeah, David. Yeah, perfect. No, that's a great shout, David. At the end of each month, we can go back and review and watch that video. David, big up, legend. Remind me of that as well. That is class, mate. What a legend you are, my man. Right, okay. So let's get straight into it then, because we know it'll be. It's normally a long one. This one. Please do smash us a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, get your comments in, and of course hit that notification bell. As you can see here, this is the first round of fixtures this weekend. Big up Damar, enjoyed it. Thank you. It's good to have that conversation. I think there seems to be a general... Sorry, just to quickly address things as well. There does seem to be a general consensus on the channel in the comments at times that when we have heated debates that we are falling out and arguing. This is not the case, trust me. So please understand, if it's not for you, that's totally fine. But for me, I enjoy that. I enjoy that side to it. So, yeah. So yeah, just to address that. Yeah. Anyway, we'll move on. No more needs to be said, I don't think. Right. Okay. So let's get straight into it, though. We do the other results just because, Damar, we can then calculate the table and see where, yeah, basically, Damar, where we will be at the end of the month, which, without doing the predictions yet, I think we'll finish, we'll be top of the league in this month. I would argue, folks, and I want to get your opinion, actually. I'm going to put a poll in the chat on this one. Is this Leeds' easiest month of fixtures, right? And before I press on that, my spelling was that bad for easiest. It brought up Easter as a potential like different to what how do you spell easiest? Easiest. Surely that's right. Oh, I got it right there. Is this Leeds' easiest month of fixtures? Start the poll. The reason I say that, folks, and I'll run through it for you. Leeds play, I'll tell you what I'll do, just so you can see them in all their entirety as opposed to just flicking through. It'll be easier. This is our December fixtures. So Saturday the 7th, we play Derby. Tuesday the 10th, we're at home to Borough. Saturday the 14th, Preston away. Saturday the 21st, Oxford at home. Thursday the 26th, Stoke away. And then Sunday the 29th, Derby away. For me, it is. I believe it is our easiest run of fixtures because 3 of them 6 of teams newly promoted. Twice Derby, 1 Oxford. Should be beating them. Preston and Stoke are about from 11th down to 20th in the table. The only difficult one, really, is Middlesbrough. That is the only difficult one, really. But yeah, I agree with what Matt said. Matt says it should be the easiest one, but of course you can trip up, etc. And of course that is the case. But on paper, for me, it's the easiest month for sure. Okay, so let's get back to our prediction table-y thingy. Right. Yeah, let me just check the poll actually. 75% say yes, yeah. And also what this then does become, folks, is a massive month for the manager. It's a massive month for the manager because he can't not go through this month nearly not picking up maximum points, if we're being honest. Like, this is the truth. Because, and I back him, and I think he will come through this month, happy days. But with the fixtures that we have, it's a massive month for him. Massive. Because if you drop points during this time and the others pick up points, the gap's bigger. You get to January, you're looking at it, you're going, oh, this looks spooky. So, yeah, look, 77% currently saying it's the easiest month. Like Vic says here, you take Borough out, we play 15th, 18th, 17th, 14th, and 15th. And this is where, people say nothing's changed from last season. This will tell you because we lost these games or didn't pick up maximum points in these games last season, So for me, this is it. What's the maximum? 5 6s. No, 3 6s are 30. No, 18 points. So there's 18 points available. Yeah, I've just done that again, just to double check. 18 points available, so that's big. That is big. Buddy, I'm sweating. I really need to go put my eating down. I don't know if I can sit here for an hour while sweating. Can you give me a second? Sorry, I'm like literally profuse. Thank you. I'm back. We're back with the hat. Just grabbed it on the way past. 18 points easy, maybe. Ryan says there's more chance of me finding conflict out where I live than Farker getting the sack. Love that. Right, let's get into our first round of fixtures then, you lovely lot. So, and don't forget to smash the likes as we go. We start with Burnley versus Middlesbrough. It's a really hard one to call this. Really hard one to call. Burnley are not good at home, better away due to the way they play, of course. Playing in that low block and looking to catch teams on the counter. Middlesbrough will create chances against Burnley. Probably more clinical than we are. Burnley 6 in the form table. I don't know. I could make a case for either team. So I think based on that, like some of you have put, I think we go for a draw maybe. 1-1. I think 1-1. This is what I'm going to go for. Leeds United Derby, 4-0. 4-0. Like, look, we win this game. I don't think we're concerned about our home form, are we? Let's be honest. We're not concerned about our home form. Derby aren't great travellers. I will just double check that, but I know they're really only getting decent points away from home at the minute. Let me just double check though, just to be on the safe side. They're only getting decent points at home. Sorry, should I say? Bear with us 1 minute. So in terms of away from home, Derby are like 19th. Yeah, we win the game comfortably for me. I think I'm going to go 4. And yeah, that's what my prediction is ahead of the weekend before I've done any research. So yeah, I think 4-0. Sheff Wednesday versus Preston. Wednesday have found themselves in a bit of form of late. Sheff Wednesday have had a couple of good results. Where are they in the form table? They're actually 4th. The 4th in the form table. They're at home against a poor Preston side. I think Sheff Wednesday win this game. So I'll go for a 2-0. They seem to be steady 2-0 winners at the minute. Sunderland versus Stoke. Sunderland have a run that sees them 19th. They've drawn 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Drawn 4 and lost 1 against Sheffield United. Obviously, they play Stoke, though. You would imagine they beat Stoke. I think they beat Stoke, especially at home. Get back on winning terms. We've had a couple of 3-0, so we'll go for that. Cardiff versus Watford. Cardiff currently 23rd in the form table. Watford away from home, which they don't do great in, if I'm right in saying, yeah, they're like bottom half, 17th. But I just think against Cardiff, who are 23rd in the league. Sorry, they're not 23rd in the league, but in the form table, if I look at the standings overall, they are 20th. I think we see Watford win this game away from home. David Creswell's gone for 2-1. Hull City in the mud. No new manager as of yet. Blackburn in decent form, having beat Leeds, having beat Borough. What do we think this one is? I'm going to wait for someone to put. I do think Hull will get beat until they get their new manager, and it's not been. I think Slavica Jokanovic might be coming in. Oliver's gone for 2-0 Blackburn, so we'll do that. Luton versus Swansea, 2 teams Leeds United have first-hand experience of in the last couple of games. If I look at form, Luton are actually 14th. But listen, they're not in great form. They got beat 4-2 by Norwich. We beat them. Swansea, they're very similar, these teams, I guess, in terms of form. Do we go with the home team? Ethan's gone for 2-1. There we go. Millwall Cobb. Frank Lampard's back in charge, or back in the championship. Did he get a result at the weekend? He did, didn't he? Didn't they draw? Yeah, they drew 2-2 against Cardiff, which ain't great. I think Millwall win this. 1-0 Millwall, says Vic, and I agree. Plymouth Oxford, relegation 6-pointer if ever I did see one. Oxford in 17th. Plymouth are good at home, though. They are pretty decent at home. Oxford, not so good away. If I have a look at Plymouth, they're 11th. If we look at Oxford away, they're 20. They're both the same. Home form, you've got Plymouth, Oxford, 11th and 12th. Away form, at the bottom, you've got Oxford in 21st, 23rd, Plymouth in 24th. So literally, they've got 2 points away. I think Plymouth win that just due to the fact of the home form. We'll go 2-0, as Ethan says. Portsmouth at home against Bristol City. Portsmouth currently in 18th. Bristol City in 8th. Bit inconsistent, Bristol City. Well, I say that, actually, if I look at the form over the last 5. Lost, won, lost, won. 5-0 Bristol, says Kieran. Come on, Kieran. Vic's gone 1-1. We'll go 1-1. I think Bristol will win. Sorry, I do. I'm going to override that. I'll go with David Creswell, who says 2-1. I won't quite go 5, Kieran, but there you go. There's a result for you. QPR versus Norwich then. Norwich in some decent form again. Unbeaten in 3. Beat Luton, beat Plymouth, and drew with West Brom. They will be playing QPR, who have 1 win in the last 5. The fixture is away from home. Let's have a look at their away form. Norwich 19th. Let's have a look at QPR's home form 23rd. So, yeah, I think we go Norwich. I'll go with Vic this time with 3-1 Norwich. And then a big one, a very big one. Very big one. This could be a huge weekend for Leeds. Friday, Burnley play. We then play on Saturday, and then Sheffield United play on the Sunday at 4 o'clock. We will be there watch-alongs, you know what it is. Oh, no, I can't. I'm away, actually. I'm going to see my mum in the Chapel of Rest, actually, on Sunday. So, no, I won't be there. So, West Brom, Sunderland. I think it'll be a draw, if you want my honest opinion. Yeah, I agree with what Vic says. The draw kings. Dave Creswell's gone 1-0 West Brom. Ethan's gone 2-2. Oliver's got 1-0. 1-0. Sheffield United, I can't split them, but I do think both teams will score, so I think we go 1-1. Now, Harry says 3-1 the Blades. Big up to Harry. Do we calculate as we go or calculate at the end? Let me know, folks, in the chat. Is this Leeds' easiest month for fixtures? 83% have said, it's actually 82. Let me know if you want me to calculate as we go or at the end of the month to see where we land. Do we calculate as we go? But then I think that impacts your thingy, like decision making. So shall we just roll it till the end of the month? Yeah, do it at the end. Cool. So that's game week 19 in the bag. Game week 20, which is the 10th. So we're back to midweek. We're back to midweek fixtures. Last time you did this, I don't think so. I think it'll probably be something similar, bro. Right, okay. So midweek fixtures. Burnley play Derby. Burnley easy, but they don't score a lot, so I will just go 2-0. Luton versus Stoke. What are we saying? Luton at home, Stoke not so great. I think Luton. What do we reckon? Big up Sonny as well. Danny Talk Sports says 1-0. Plymouth against Swansea. I think that Swansea will have too much for them, maybe. Oh, I did DJ. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. Plymouth versus Swansea. 1-0. Oh, no, 1-0 Luton. I think Swansea win. As good as Plymouth are at home, I just think Swansea will have to. Let's go 2-1. Portsmouth, Norwich. I think we get a Norwich win to 0. They haven't kept many clean sheets, actually. They might get 3-1. Sheff Wednesday versus Blackburn. I could see Sheff Wednesday halting Blackburn's run there. We've got Blackburn winning this weekend, and then they play Sheff Wednesday. Sheff Wednesday in decent form. Do we go 1-0 Sheff Wednesday? I think that's a fair result. I think they could halt Blackburn. Draw. People are saying draw. DJ says draw. Oliver says 2 apiece. Crowd has spoken. Quite a few. Kieran says 2-2. There we go. Sunderland versus Bristol City. I'm going to let Kieran answer this one. Be genuine. No 5-0 Kieran. 3-3. 3-3. That's a mad one. Leeds versus Borough. Leeds versus Borough. It's a difficult game, isn't it? It really is. It's nip and tuck. We owe them one. Leeds 3, Borough 1. Ramazani, Solomon and Pirro. Sonny's going 3-2 Borough. Tell you what, I'm going to come back to that, but I'm going to do a poll because I think it'll be... people will have, right, Leeds v Borough. But Leeds, draw, and then Borough. Right. We'll come back to the Leeds game. We'll move on, and then we'll go back to the poll. Next up then on the Wednesday, this will be Millwall versus Sheffield United. Sheffield United do not have an easy run, folks. They've played West Brom. They've now got to go away to Millwall. Millwall, what's Millwall's form? I know they were in great form. Let's have a look. Last 5, Millwall are in 6th. They're still unbeaten. Wow. So let's have a look at Millwall's form. When was last time Millwall were beaten? Let's have a look. Millwall were last beaten on the 1st of October. 1st of October. They've had a 0-0 draw against West Brom, drew with Derby, beat Plymouth, beat Swansea, beat Burnley, beat Leeds, all 1-0. Drew with Stoke 1-1. Drew with Sunderland 1-1. Drew with Oxford 1-1. They haven't been beat since the 1st of October. I'd love to say 1-0 Millwall, but people think I think a draw. I think a draw. They haven't been beat since October. Some run. And some teams as well, Magic. Leeds, Millwall, Burnley. They haven't played themselves. Leeds, Burnley. They've had some tough games. Sunderland. I think 1-1. They've either won 1-0 or drawn 1-1. So I think we go 1-1. Lee saying Millwall 1-0. There you go. Cardiff versus Preston. Cardiff, new manager in. I think we get a new manager bounce against Heckie's Preston. Hull City versus Watford. Is Mark Rob? Have they got a new manager yet? Sorry, I don't actually know this yet. Hull manager. Who's got the manager? Has anyone got? Do they know? Because I can't see anything on Twitter either. Spoken with Hull City owner at Gunhill this afternoon. Wasn't giving away too much in terms of leading candidate, but confirmed as reported elsewhere. 6 interviews have taken place. This was today. Would like appointment for weekend meeting tomorrow. I don't think that new manager gets a bounce straight off the bat. Then I think a draw. A draw against Watford win. I think a draw. 2-1 Hornets. Hull lose again. Right, okay, we'll go 2-1 Hornets. Oxford versus QPR. Oxford just don't travel well. It'll be tight, but I think they win. West Brom versus Coventry. 1 apiece. I think safe for that. Let's have a look what the poll has said. 47%, 51% have gone Leeds win. 35% have gone draw. And Borough have gone, 14% have gone Borough. So we're going to go with a Leeds win. Leeds win. First one to give us 2-1, I think. 3-2. Could be an exciting end-to-end game. The poll has spoken. I have not made this decision, but 51% is more than half. So there we go. Leeds versus Borough. It's creeping up. It's now on 54%. I think our home form speaks for itself. Let's say we win it. We've got to back it. I'm nervous about it, though. Let's go 3-2. Right. Game week 20, which takes us to the 13th, 14th, and 15th of December. So I'm assuming, that Friday night game then is Derby versus Portsmouth. Derby, 2-1. Yeah. Bristol City versus QPR. Bristol City win this one. For Kieran, I'm going to go 3-0. Coventry versus Hull. Do Coventry get their first win under your man, Frank Lampard? Or does the new Hull City manager get a win? I think Coventry might win that one, folks. Frank needs a win, says DJ. There we go. We've got to give him one. Preston North End versus Leeds. Our first away game of the month. Away at Preston. Let's have a look at Preston's form. We know Leeds United's form away from home is stinking, right? If we look at home table, Preston are 14th, okay? Preston are 14th. They draw a lot. They drew against Preston 1-1. They drew against Derby 1-1. They drew against Sunderland 0-0. They lost to Bristol City 3-1. They drew against Norwich 2-2. There is a lot of draws in there, folks. A hell of a lot of draws. They've only won 3 at home, but they have drawn 5. Do we go with a draw? Whip ball, we out ball, says DJ. Yeah, I think we go draw. Draw specialist. Oh, no, we can't, man. We've got to win that. Can't draw against Preston, man. Oh, fuck's sake. Blackburn versus Luton. Blackburn. Sean, there are easy bunts. Some easier than others. Come on, Sean. Have a bit of fun. Don't take it all too literal. Blackburn versus Luton. Blackburn 2-1. Middlesbrough, Millwall. I think that's where Millwall get their first defeat. Away from home, at the Riverside. Middlesbrough win 2-0. And that's where Millwall lose. Oxford versus Sheff Wednesday, 1-1. Sheff United versus Plymouth, 3-0. Easy, maybe even more. Stoke versus Cardiff, 1-1. Swansea, Sunderland. That could be difficult. Give me your thoughts on Lee. Do you know what as well? Just on that, someone actually tweeted me earlier on, just to make a point, because a lot of people obviously keep mentioning this low block. Leeds against low blocks this season. Luton 3. We beat Luton 3-0. We beat Cardiff 2-0. We beat Sheff United 2-0. We beat Watford 2-1. We beat Plymouth 3-0. We beat QPR 2-0. And we beat Coventry 3-0. 7 games out of the 10 we've won against low blocks. It's not always that. Because look what Sheff United did. They totally ripped up the team, put 6 at the back. All at home. That's a good point. That is a good point, my man. Oh, yes. Sorry, I didn't think about that. That's a great point, Lee. There you go, then. So low block away. Fair. Swansea, Sunderland, then. I could see Swansea getting it as well, to be honest. I agree with Lee and Ethan and DJ. Is that the Dan James? I think Swansea win it 2-1. I'm not too up on Sunderland. This one's a 1-1 written all over it. Watford, West Brom. Norwich versus Burnley. I could see a Norwich win. And it's not just because, we've drawn or whatever. I could see Norwich winning this game. At home, against Burnley. Burnley travel better, though, than they are at home, to be fair. But Norwich, boy, your science. I think Norwich win that. I think Norwich win it. Could see 2-1. Michael's going 3-1. I don't think it'll be that because they defend really well. 0-0, says Sonny. 0-0. Do you reckon 1-0? Signed, sealed, and delivered like it. Let's go 2-1 Norwich. What are we saying? It's quite a lot. 0-0. Norwich 2-0. 2-0. Oliver 1-0. I'm going to go for a Norwich win. I think Norwich win that game. Right. 20th of December, which coincidentally is when I rest my mum. Big up Mumsy. Luton versus Derby. Luton win this game. 3-1. Hull versus Swansea. Hull get their first win under their new manager. Portsmouth versus Coventry. Coventry also continue back-to-back wins. Sheff Wednesday versus Stoke. I think we get a 2-1. Burnley versus Watford. I think 1-0 Burnley. I think it's 1-0 Burnley. Cardiff versus Sheff United. They'll win that. Nice and easy, 2-1. Leeds United. I don't disagree with you, Lee. 5. Why not? 3, 4, 5. Let's just put 5. We batter Oxford. Absolutely batter them. Millwall versus Blackburn. I'm going to go Millwall to get back on that winning train. Plymouth versus Middlesbrough. Something telling me that is a bit spooky at 1 apiece. QPR versus Preston. Again, another draw. Sunderland at home against Norwich win 2-1. West Brom versus Bristol City is, of course, 1-1. Whoa. We rallied through them ones, folks, but I think they were pretty easy fixtures to pick apart. Right, okay, so it's Boxing Day. And don't worry, we don't have no days off on this channel. We will be doing a watch-along on Boxing Day. So Boxing Day, 26th of December. It's a full fixture list. Leeds United play at 9 o'clock. Sheff United, Burnley. Wow, what a fixture to get our teeth into at 4. Love it. Right, Blackburn versus Sunderland. Boxing Day. We're all a bit merry. Sonny says, I think this is the away game we win. There you go. Right, let's get into it. Blackburn versus Sunderland, 1 apiece. Bristol City beat Luton 2-1. Coventry beat Plymouth 3-0. Rooney versus Lampard. Middlesbrough Sheff Wednesday sees Middlesbrough get a win. It's Boxing Day, Matthew, so they change them, don't they? It's a mad kick-off, 9 o'clock, though. Yeah. That is mad, isn't it? 9 o'clock kickoff. You'll finish at 11, you'll be home for midnight. It's a bit mad. Is that not actually the times? It's an hour ahead, someone's just said. Let's have a look. 26. No, it's definitely 9, bro. It's definitely 9. No, it's 8 o'clock. It's set for 8 o'clock. No, ignore that. They're an hour behind. Right, Norwich beat Millwall. Millwall have lost a few now. Not 21, but I think they beat them. We'll go 2-0. No scores. Oxford, Cardiff. Oxford get a rare win. Preston versus Hull, 1 apiece. Sheffield United, Burnley. Talk to me, people. We'll be covering it on the channel. 3 o'clock Boxing Day. Talk to me. It's a big one, this. Could see a draw, couldn't you? You could see a 1 apiece. You could see 1 apiece. Let's be honest. It'll be nip and tuck. I think it'll be 1 apiece. I can't get away from that being a 1 apiece draw. Yeah, Don James says 1 apiece. Allison hasn't had one, and Allison's always here. Let's go 1-1 with Allison. Swansea versus QPR. 3-1. Watford, comfortable. Derby versus West Brom. 1-2. West Brom actually win. Stoke City versus Leeds. We've had Sonny say that this is the game that we win. We got to win on Boxing Day. We've drawn against Preston. Let's check Stoke's home form. Because I don't want us also to because obviously we can be uber positive, but it feels like we're being overly negative on the away form. We did go to Swansea and win. You know, we can't lose them all. We can't draw them all. We are going to win eventually away from home. But let's just have a look at Stoke's home form. They're 17th in the table, 1-3. Drawn 4, lost 3. The last couple of results, they got beat by Burnley 2-0. They drew against Preston, drew against Millwall, beat Derby, and drew against Bristol City. I don't know. I think we can win this. I think we can win against Stoke. Carl Waters says 3-1 Leeds. It's going to end our curse away. Let's do it. Big up. There we go. That's Boxing Day. Then we move on then to game week 24, which I'm assuming will be the end. Yes, 29th. 29th. The last game of the month, folks. The last game of the month. Don't forget as well, while you're here, don't forget to smash those likes for me. We have 75 and there's 197 watching. So do me a solid, please, and get that at least to 100. Yeah, so smash the likes on the video for me, please. Right, Norwich versus QPR. Norwich. Preston versus Sheffield Wednesday, draw. Sheffield United versus... How hard are Sheffield United's fixtures this month, by the way? Sheffield United versus West Brom. I do think they'll win that, though. I'm going 2-1, but what are we saying? What's people's thoughts? Sheffield United versus West Brom. Talk to me, people. We don't draw against Derby. Nah, not for me, Danny. 2. Come on, Sheffield United, West Brom. Talk to me. 2-1. I don't know. I can't get past the draw. Draw 0-0. We haven't had any 0-0s. Let's have it. Blackburn versus Hull. 2-1. Bristol City. 3-0. Coventry. 1-1. Oxford, Plymouth. We'll do it the flip reversal to the other one. Oxford win that. Stoke, Sunderland. 1-1. Matthew, I'll sort it out for you after, mate. Sorry. I know you've asked a few times. I'll sort it out. I'm just 1-1. Swansea, Luton. 3-2. Watford, Cardiff. 2-0. Talk to me, Derby, Leeds. I think we beat Derby. I think we beat Derby. Do we beat Derby, people? Or do we draw? Let's have a look at Derby's home form. Derby, 12th. Lost to Sheffield Wednesday, 2-1. Lost to Swansea, 2-1. Drew against Plymouth. Drew against Hull. Beat QPR. We got to beat them. We beat them. We beat them. I think we beat them quite comfortably, actually, looking at that. Go with David. 3-1. Middlesbrough versus Burnley. I think 2-1 Middlesbrough. 2-1 Middlesbrough. Yeah, Lee says it's a win, Joe. They won't sit back. Happy days. Even, yeah. Borough win. I think Borough beat Burnley, you know. 2-1, says Carl Waters, not 22. 2-1. Right. So, that is the end of the month. Now, who was it? I think it was DJ actually said, do the first, because you won't have time to... Do we do the first? New Year's Day, because it's like literally 3 days after. Yeah? Do we do the first? New Year's Day fixtures. Because I'm thinking, when can we fit the next one in? We're probably not going to be able to. So, do we do this? Yes or no? Yes or no? Show the table, yeah? Okay. So this is based on what we've discussed from this weekend up to... Everyone's saying yes. Let's do New Year's Day, and then we've rounded off the Christmas period, yeah? We've rounded it off. Let's do it, right? Plymouth, Ethan's come 2-1 Bristol. QPR, I think QPR get a win, 2-0. Millwall versus Oxford. I think they actually might score more than one. 2-0. Burnley versus Stoke. Burnley win, 2-1. Cardiff versus Coventry. 2-1 Cov. Leeds beat Blackburn at home. Leeds beat Blackburn at home. Yeah, we you know, I didn't think they were great defensively. They did have options, but I think we beat Blackburn at home. We're imperious at home. We owe them one. I know there's the John Eustace factor, but surely we beat Blackburn at home. You get your thoughts in the comments. Luton pick up a rare point against Norwich. Portsmouth win against Swansea. Sheff Wednesday beat Derby. West Brom, don't know why, but going 1-1. Hull 1-1. Just got a feeling. Oh, Sheff United's fixtures are insane this period. Gap surely created. Sunderland versus Sheff United. Talk to me. Leeds versus Blackburn. Payback fixture, says Oliver. 2-0. Don James says 1-0. Damar's just gone for opposite all the time. 2-0. Sunderland, Sheff United. I can see a draw. 1-1 all over it, says Carl. Agreed. So, secret Lampard fan, definitely not. But they're a good side. Right, that's us up to the 1st of January. Are we ready? Are we ready to calculate the table? Let's do this. Oh. 5 points. 5 point gap. 5 point gap between us and Sheff United. That's based on what we've done together. The gap has started to be created. I'm sat on New Year's Day going, I fucking told you all so. The goal difference is looking insane. Yes, Oliver, really, this is what I mean. This is my point. This isn't real. No, it isn't. But if we've gone back through the fixtures, I don't think we've been unfair. I don't think we've been wild. The fixtures of our opponents for the month are really, really tough. Really tough. Leeds United have it quite easy. If we go back, look, Sheff United play Sunderland, Burnley play Stoke. We've got Burnley winning, Sheff United drawing, right? Leeds play Blackburn. We go back on, Leeds play Derby. Burnley have got to go to Borough, Sheff United versus West Brom. Another difficult fixture. Sandra says, you are stupid. That's fine. Be nice though, Sandra. Yeah, we are gonna Lervish. Who cares? So what are you watching for then, you idiot? But thank you for watching. Leeds play Stoke. Where are we? Leeds play Stoke. Sheff United play Burnley. So they're gonna take points off one another. Let's have a look. Burnley play Watford. Sheffield United play Cardiff. We've got them winning them two. Leeds play Oxford. Going further back again, Leeds are away at Preston. We say we draw. Burnley play Norwich away, and Sheffield United play Plymouth. Again, we've got Sheffield United winning, Burnley losing. Okay, here Burnley play Derby. Sheffield United away at Millwall. We've got Borough. That could be a different one, couldn't it? Leeds, here we go. Leeds United play Derby this weekend. Comfortable. So Sheffield United have to go to West Brom. Burnley play Middlesbrough. And this is the thing, though, isn't it? I think there, as we've calculated, a lot of yous have gone, really? And you know why that is? Because what we've done is looked at each fixture individually and gone, do you know what, right? Sound, body and mind. What do we think? Yeah, I think we'll beat Oxford. I think we'll beat Derby. Do you know what, though? Sheffield United do have to play Sunderland. They do have to play Burnley. They do have to play Borough. And it's like we've done this together as a collective. We have us having, at this stage, a 5-point gap. Now, of course, we might lose one, right? Let's say, even if we lose one, I don't know, let's say Stoke beat us or whatever. Let's say Derby get a draw. We're still going to go... we're still going to be in a decent position, even if we were to drop points. This is true, Sonny. Yeah. Oliver says, you've got me believing. I haven't. You did it yourself, man. Do they? Do they, Skiddy? Do you know Millwall have not lost since the 1st of October? They've played Burnley. They've played Leeds. They've played some very good sides. We can change that if you want, though. We can change that one if you think they beat them. Where is that one, mate? Now, we do have... Right, let's just have a look in this run. What we have Sheffield United doing. Just so we can sort of give it a fair. So we've got Sheffield United drawing at West Brom. I think that's fair, do we? Sheffield United playing West Brom, 1-1. I think that's fair. Could happen. Could go the other way, though. Drawing against Millwall. Let's say they don't then. Let's say they don't draw 2 on the spin, right? They beat Millwall. Then they play Plymouth. We've got them winning 3-0. There you go. Adi says probably 2 more points. We aren't getting a draw from you. That's a Preston fan. Leeds United play Oxford. We've got them beating Cardiff. I don't think we've been that unfair, folks. Burnley versus Sheffield United. Burnley are better away. You know, that could be easily 1 apiece. Could be Burnley 1-0. It could be Sheffield United 1-0. Either way, one of them's taking points off one another, so that won't really affect Leeds all that much. Middlesbrough, then Burnley. Sheffield United, we've got drawing against West Brom again. Could win that, maybe. Could win that. We could change that, say that they do win that, just because I feel like we've gone through and then people are like, nah, that's definitely not happening. And then we've got them away at Sheffield United on the 1st. But even if that happens, we've changed 2 draws to wins there, and they're still a point behind us. Do you know what I mean? So even if that happens, they could be above us, right? Let's say they beat Sunderland. Right? I think we're being overly too kind. I am still happy. And why am I still happy? Well, we've still got a gap over second. I'm buzzing. So, and that's with us being overly kind. We've just said they'll beat Millwall, they'll beat whoever, and Sunderland. Just gave them some more points. So this is why at this moment in time, I'm content. I'm cool. I'm calm. Yeah, it wasn't great against Blackburn. I hope this has helped in a way. And I agree with you, Vic. I'm not asked for the league. But when you actually look at it like that and do that for this month, and that's why I think Leeds United, look, Borough one might be tough. We might drop points. We might do. But the rest we should be winning. And I don't think it's egoic. I don't think it's arrogant to expect Leeds to be winning them games. Danny says, be fun. Right. And if, let's say we are Burnley in this table, right? Let's say we are Burnley in this table. then massive questions will need to be asked because we'll be 7 points behind. Let's say we're Burnley in this scenario. We'd be 7 points behind. We'd have had our easiest run of fixtures. Of course, football's subjective, but we'd have had, for me, in my opinion, our easiest run of fixtures. Egoics. No, you can be egoic as well, Liam. But yeah, never mind. So we can be, so 7 points. At that point, I'd be saying, that something needs to change, especially when you consider the fixtures that we've had. But I don't think that'll happen. But yeah, definitely, DJ. I think at that point we'd all be saying it because we'd have dropped too many points against rubbish opposition and we'd be going, we're too far behind. We've only got till May. You're 7 points behind. You've got the best squad. You've played easy fixtures and we're 7 points behind. Time to go. I don't think that would be out of the... What I didn't understand, and I pressed Connor on this earlier, the moment I don't think Leeds United go up is the moment that we need to sack the manager. You know? So, thanks, Mr. Teacher. No, you try to dig me out. I'm just telling you, you can say egoic. So, yeah, that's where because as soon as I don't think we're going up, that's when I go, turn it in. Danny says, I'm not saying 7 points behind, maybe 2. I wouldn't ask for him to be sacked at that point, but it won't be good enough. And the reason I say that is because of the fixtures. We've only to look at what our opposition have got to face this month. We should be top. If you want my honest opinion, we've got to be top, really. We got to be. Because, again, we'll just quickly run through. We've gone through, but they go away to West Brom. They play Millwall away. 2 tough away games. Leeds have got 2 not easy. We've got two home games, 1 very easy. They play Plymouth. We got them winning that. They play Cardiff, got them winning that. They've got to then play Burnley and West Brom. It's tough. It's very tough. And then we can look at Burnley as well. They play Middlesbrough, away at Norwich, home to Watford, away at Sheffield United, and away at Middlesbrough. Our fixtures are so easy compared to that. I'd love to know what the average position is, but we should be winning it. We should be top and all that sort of stuff. Yeah, of course he is, Sonny. Damar's took the piss all the way throughout. It's what he does. But yeah, I hope, and I've seen some of you say, actually, Joe, you've made me feel a lot better. You know, and there is a case of this, DJ. If Leeds United step up their away form, we'll be unstoppable. And that's our only problem at the minute is our away form. So, I think, look, we could easily pick up maximum. Do I think we will? No. And we've said Liam. I think we're going to be all right, are we? I think it's made some of us feel a little bit better. John B specifically so. And I'm glad it has, because look at the fixtures. Beat Derby, play Borough tough, and then boom. Let's go on a run now. And we can. And imagine if we're 5 points. We will be there. Even I've made myself feel better because, like I say, I've not pre-worked anything out and all that sort of stuff. It's we just we've done it together. But yeah, listen, I really enjoy these streams because we just have a chinwag and all that sort of stuff. But according to our calculations, Leeds United, and this is not just mine, according to our calculations, we'll be top by 5 points. 5 points. So yeah, DJ front and center, baby. Front and center. Right. Yeah, listen, we'll review that. We'll review that in the first week of Jan and see how we got on. But yeah, listen, thanks for watching. Smash a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, get your comments in, hit the notification bell. I'm just trying to think if I just have a look where we're at. Tomorrow's Wednesday. Press is probably going to be Thursday. We'll do some on Wednesday. Yeah. Yeah, man, we're going up. Don't worry. I'm going to go watch the footy now as well. What actually is the scores, Jack? Is it? Oh, no, it doesn't kick off yet. Bloody hell, it's 7. What am I on about? Ipswich Crystal Palace at 7:30. 8:15 is Leicester versus West Ham. I think Leicester could get a result, you know. I do. DJ wants the website. Sorry, I forgot. Let me just... I think it's world. I'll just copy it, but it's worldfootball.net. Worldfootball.net. But there it is in the comments for you. There it is. Worldfootball.net. Yeah, it's in the comments anyway. You can click it from there and go do your own. I will see you tomorrow. Peace out, folks. Thanks for watching. Love you.